The Java version of Minecraft has been around for 11 years. In its infancy, it was just a simple cave game, which was its actual name. It was just a simple game of just placing and breaking blocks, and the only two blocks in the game were grass and cobblestone. But since then, there have been 11 years of progress made on this simple game. The game has gone through many iterations and has gone through many updates. It started out with just the cave game, which was a browser-based game, which you could only get at that time. The game no longer exists. There are some versions in the game's launcher today, but it is not like it was back then. It's also gone through pre-classic, classic, in-dev, inf-dev, alpha, beta, and now it's in its release. And in its release, it has gone through about 15 to 16 updates. At the time of me speaking, it's gone through 15. However, I wanted to see what it would be like if I played the game all the way back to Alpha 1.1. This is the first stable version of the game in the launcher that I can load up. And it has a lot of features, so I thought, why not give it a shot? But it's not just that. Whenever I die, I'm going to upgrade this world to the next major version or next version that has the most upgrades. Because some major versions don't have that many add-ins. Like one version is just adding in a compass. So we're going to skip along to the next biggest thing. So without further ado, let's get into it.
And we're flying so close to where we belong. And we're trying to go somewhere new.
Hey, what's up guys, my name is AshersPhotosNFilms and welcome back to another video. This is a bit of a strange one, I understand. You may not be familiar with this, you may be kind of freaking out like Ethan, Asher, whatever your name is. I don't know what it is, because I'm just a viewer, I don't really know you. But what are you doing? You're crazy. And you might be right here. But I decided to challenge myself and see if I can play single player survival through the versions. So I decided to start playing in 1.1.0 in the alpha builds, because I wanted to test myself and see if I can play through each of the versions. I've already tested this. The worlds are compatible to upgrade to the different versions. I've upgraded from 1.10 alpha all the way to the newest version of Minecraft with just a few chunk differences, like just the terrain updating to the newest versions. So not much different than what we have today. It is an interesting experience to play like this, and the way that I'm going to do this is that every single time I die, I'm going to update the world to the next version, and then we'll get to see the chunk barriers begin to develop. And if you don't understand what that means, you will see soon. I'm going to go ahead and this is how it used to be, by the way. If you guys have played Minecraft now, this is how it used to be. You didn't really have to choose anything. You just hit empty and it went. It's really old. This is alpha, in case I haven't mentioned that enough times. But whenever I die, ooh yes, this is good. Oh yeah, I should also mention there's no crouching like we have today. But when I die, I'm going to upgrade to the next version of Minecraft, and we're just going to keep adventuring and just keep going until we get to the newest version. I will say I did not originally play in alpha, which is why I don't have... Hold on, I have to change my settings. Which is why I don't have my current skin. Also, you may notice there's no sound, even though it says music and sounds here. It's just like how Pocket Edition used to be. There's just no sound. It's not going to work. The thing I'm changing is inventory, because it defaults to that. and E is much more of an intuitive device to use. Okay, so we're just going to collect some wood here, just like classic Minecraft, and I'm going to probably skip around a little bit, just jump to the important bits, and have us keep going. Also, I noticed that this is common in the older versions. Uh, whenever whenever a world spawns, or if you generate new chunks for some reason, the trees just lose their leaves. I don't know why. They just drop saplings for some reason, even though the game, I don't think, no, leaves are going away. I don't know. I thought they didn't go away. Maybe it was a bug later on in a different update. But we're gonna go through each of the feature updates through this series. This probably a short series. I don't die that often, but we'll see. All the major updates. So as you guys may have noticed, I don't know if I'm going to include it, but I did a little segment where I explained each of the things. A major update is, I'm going to do some editing skills here. Up in the top left, as you can see, this is Minecraft Alpha version 1.1.0. The first one in that numbering system is Minecraft version 1. I'm not saying there's more than one Minecraft, but that's just what it is. That's what that means. And then 0.1, that is the feature update. And then 0.0 at the end of that is a bug update. So I'm actually in the wrong version, but that's okay. I'm actually in a non-bug fix version, which is not ideal, but it's okay. The way that the developers did it is that whenever they did an upgrade, if it's in the same features, they just added another number at the end. So that's all that means. I'm not going to do it, so let's use this. So the crafting in this is very intuitive. I said that jokingly. You cannot shift click anything. Like in the new versions, you can like hit shift and then click on something and it'll like move it up to here. That's not a thing. You just have to mouse over everything, and it's really, really slow. That's why people say that the early alpha and beta versions were very sluggish and very hard to get materials. It was very grindy, some people say. Also, the breaking blocks, the tiers for breaking blocks were a little bit unbalanced. Stone is about the same as it always is. And you guys also see a lot of texture changes because they did a lot of texture work later on in the builds, in the releases. Like just recently, we actually did have a texture update just a couple years ago. And yeah, got all that. Like the crafting bench should not have taken that long just a second ago, by the way. And then this coal up here is going to take really long. I'm going to quickly get some... Oh, right. So if you guys ever played... This is actually how they used to do it, by the way. If you guys have ever played Minecraft, you guys know that Minecraft has beds. Well, you might think the beds have always been in the game. You would be wrong. They don't come in until about beta 1.5. We're in alpha 1.1, so we have a while to go. We have a few deaths to get through before we get there. So I got wool. I didn't need to get the wool because I realized as I was doing it that there's no beds, so there's no reason to get wool right now except for building. So that's nice. We can use that probably in a house. I'm not sure what we're going to do for a house at the moment, but hopefully it's going to be nice. It's very hard to use this crafting bench. Okay, let's try to get up there. I just tried shift clicking, that's why it took me a second. So I did not originally play the alpha versions. On my first game, my first version, I should say, was 1.15 release. So it was the redstone update, if you guys know anything about that. It was when they introduced the item and block called a hopper, and like all these features, and even the comparator was introduced then and all that. So I came in at a very big time for the Minecraft community. And I've always had a feeling that I needed to do redstone because of that, I think. Might be my reason to want to be a redstone guy, which I'm not. It's very hard to do. Redstone is complicated, and I'm not smart when it comes to that. Okay. So you guys will see, if you guys remember in the intro, you guys saw cobblestone. This, what I'm breaking right now, is also cobblestone. It looks very different. I'll even put a side-by-side probably for you guys. And grass is very bright. So the way that these worlds actually used to work, I guess I should arrange that right now, is that you got, I think, one of like 3 or 4 different basic worlds. Like the entire world, let me just get rid of this. The entire world looks like this. There's no variety. There's one type of tree. There's just grass, stone, and then below there's other stuff. There's sand here and there. There's gravel underground and up there. There's not a whole lot to do here. So there's even oceans occasionally, but you gotta find them and they're out there somewhere. And the other 2 versions, I think, are a desert biome and a snowy biome. When I did testing, I got a snowy biome, and I'm so happy that I got a foresty kind of biome here, because this one looks a lot better. It's much easier to deal with. If you guys have also played the game, nowadays you guys know that they drop mutton, but they don't. That doesn't come in until a much later update. I remember when that came out, so I know that's much later. That's how I'm playing this game. If I remember when it came out, then I know that it's definitely not going to be anytime soon. So beds, basically any of the special stones like diorite, andesite, granite, all that stuff. The only source of food in the game is this guy, which he occasionally drops pork chops, and if I find wheat seeds, which, since there's no grass that grows, I don't know how to do that. So, yeah, maybe just a dungeon. So I don't know how long this series is going to go on for, just as long as I really feel like I'm either done with it or I get to the newest version of Minecraft, whatever that may be at the time, even if I have to upgrade to the newest, which right now, the newest is 1.15, but 1.16 is close behind with the Nether updates, so I don't know if I'm going to have to deal with that, or I'm going to stick with this one, with a 1.15. Since this channel has not ever really done gaming before, I just wanted to play around with everything that's going on in the world. I wanted to just experiment with some stuff and see what I can do with what I have. And what I have is Minecraft, and it's the best thing I know how to do. So I wanted to try to entertain people by going back to alpha. So this is what I'm looking for here. For the very beginning, when you have a stone pickaxe, which is what I've been making to mine with, you're looking for this tan-looking material in the stone, and this is iron ore. When you get iron ore, you can smelt it up, and then you can make iron tools out of it, which are stronger and last longer than your stone stuff. So, I mentioned earlier that I don't die that often when I'm playing Minecraft anymore. And that's because I've learned how to play survival, so there's not really a chance for me to die that easily. But I'm going to try to be a little bit more risky in this series, because, I want to advance to the next version. I want to be able to play with new blocks, with new experiences, with new chunks, and new toys in the game, So I'm going to do my best to not die, but at the same time, I'm also going to be a little more risky than I usually am when I play. So I'll have a higher chance of dying at the same time, just to make it a little more interesting. But at the moment, I'm just hiding away so I don't get attacked by zombies, and it gives me a good chance to go mining, so it all works out in the end. So my pickaxe just ran out, but I just hit a cave. So I'm going to go back up and get another pickaxe, and I'm going to check out what's in that cave and see what I can find. Hopefully I don't die, because if I do, this could be a very quick progression through the game. Hopefully I'm going to survive for a couple episodes and then eventually die at the hands of maybe a creeper, a zombie, a horde of zombies, a spawner, who knows? Maybe fall damage. So if you don't know how this health system works, since we're on this topic of fighting some mobs, the health system works in a very, very particular way. If you look at the bottom of the screen, when I get out of this inventory space here, if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's only hearts. If you've played Minecraft in the past, you will know that Minecraft has a hunger system. Not if you play Alpha and Beta. The hunger system and the regeneration system of hunger and health does not exist until Beta 1.8. That is the first combat update. That is when combat and... oh boy. Oh, here's a zombie. Oh, I'm getting shot. I'm getting shot. Oh no. Let's eat. So in this version there is spam clicking. Also, they drop feathers. So in this version of the game there is something called spam clicking, where you can just keep spamming the button and you'll hit the mob over and over again. That was really scary. I almost actually died there. I almost had to end this episode there, and I had to go on to the next thing. Oh boy, that was scary. Real quick, since I don't have any armor, and I might die if I don't, I'm going to quickly make some leather boots, so I have a bit more protection going down here in mining. Whoa. You know what? I don't need to investigate this cave. I don't need to be in here. I don't need to see that place. I'm going to cover it up for now. Because I don't really want to deal with that right now. So let's just continue down the way here. Let's just put it back there, make it even. Okay, and yeah, let's just pretend like that never happened. Okay, so I'm going to go away, and I'm going to go mining for about an hour. And when I come back, I will show you guys what I've gotten. But go ahead and comment down below what materials you guys think I'm going to get on this hour-long mining session. So go ahead and leave your comments down below. The things I can get are diamonds, redstone, iron, coal, and I believe lapis lazuli is in this game as well. So go ahead and comment down below what all you think I'm going to get. And when I come back, you guys will see all the spoils of what I've gotten. Okay, everybody, we are back. And just want to show you guys the chests here. They don't open, but yes, here are my furnaces on the floor. And here are the spoils of what we've gotten. As you can see, I was wrong with the lapis, but I also forgot to mention gold, so there's gold. Got 36 iron, 57 coal. I didn't get all of it from up there, and I think there's even still some in that one. Most of the cave, or most of the mine, is redstone, so I've actually skipped a lot of redstone. You can probably just see it as we walk through here. There's a ton of redstone in these mines. I've also categorized flint as precious material, just because you get flint from gravel at a random chance. Okay, I must have gotten all of them from this mine. Oh no, here's some. Yeah, except that's like everywhere, and can only be mined with an iron pickaxe. And gold ore can only be mined with an iron pickaxe too, it seems. At least that's what I can tell from this early alpha version. Nowadays, a stone pickaxe, I think a stone pickaxe works on it. I don't have any new armor, but I'm going to use these to get a new sword, because that's always helpful. Also made a double chest here, because I was running out of space because of all this cobblestone. As you guys can tell, early game mining is very, very grindy. It takes a very long time to get everything. It's a lot better in the later versions. I don't have enough to make a... Yeah. But as of right now, this is as best we can get within an hour. So I'm going to leave this here and actually go tree mining now, because as you guys can see, I'm out of wood entirely, because the pickaxes and all these tools are used up so fast. I have had to craft up so many new tools and use up so much of my wood, so I'm going back up to the surface to get a lot of trees and hopefully plan out where our house is going to be. So I have all the wood I need. I'm just kind of looking for a place to put a house. I'm just kind of mining dirt because I want dirt. Ooh. Have all the wood I need to possibly build a house. Just need to find a place to put it. So I'm kind of just looking around right now how I might put it over by the body water or by up on a hill down in the low plateau area. Don't know yet, but it's late, so good night. Okay, everyone, we are back. It has been about another day or so. It's been about a day, a little bit less, but just about there. And I have done more than just finding a location. I went ahead and decided to build our little house, our little shack house. I did my best on it. So as you can see, there's no gradual up on the topping there, the roofing. That is because stairs in this game, in this version of the game, are a tiny bit broken. I was trying to align them up along the wall over here, and I'm not going to place them up there because I don't want to ruin that. I'm going to place them down here. And I was noticing a weird problem occurring. You place one down, you're like, oh, okay, that's not the right direction. Place the second one down, oh, okay. Place the third one down, not much else happens. Place another one down. If you accidentally place one down here, it does something really weird, and if you keep doing stuff like that, I don't know what happened when they decided to make this, but they don't align right across the wall. Also, when you break them, they just create cobblestone, so that's one reason why I was trying to do this. I'm not sure if they actually work as actual steps. I'm not sure if they actually are steps. So I wanted to use them in my my mine that I'm also making because I needed to get more cobblestone. Maybe not yet. I might wait a little bit and use them then, because these are not working. And you might think it's because there's no like backing to them or anything like that, and you'd be wrong. They still had problems. So yeah, I built my little house over here. When I put all these away, I'm going to show you guys what I've done. So here's the house. Here's the front door. I need to light it up a little bit more still. That doesn't do anything, but it helps at night, I think. So here's the top window. We got a nice little side window. Also like a little open area over here on the side. The back's kind of bland. I don't know what to do with the back. Maybe even make a little farm right here, maybe where there's no window. I don't know. And then when we go inside, there is an upstairs in the roofing area. And you guys can see my windows here, and there's a little ladder. This is how we used to do ladders in alpha and early beta, because for some reason the hitboxes just worked like that. And then we got a small little area, a small little attic to put some stuff. Go down here again. As you guys can see, there are wooden planks here. Or are there? You right click on them and it opens up a crafting bench, because back in these days, crafting benches on the bottom had wooden planks, and furnaces, as you might have seen in my mine, have stone as the roofing. So the ones not including these two in here, so all these right here, all those are furnaces. I can easily smelt up anything I need to right here at the door. Easily accessible to going in and out, and I can even go up to crafting benches up there, and they're out of the way. Now I'm going to put some storage down here, some storage up there, maybe even like a little sitting area over here. Just trying to make this place a little more homely. I also wanted to make like a little dining area in here, really, really small. Something just kind of intricate and small into here. It's based off of a house that I visited when I was in the UK on my semester trip. It was really nice, really, really exciting. So that is all I have time for today, though. When we come back tomorrow, I'm going to do some decoration. I'm going to start going down to the water. I had to get sand from an island over there for my glass. And we're going to work on decorating this with like gravel pathways. We're going to maybe even make a little docking area, a little bay. Going to make a little garden on the back or something like that. Going to move all of our resources inside, start decorating. And yeah, I think we are going to be all good and ready for the next episode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit the like button, maybe even subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I think that's all we have time for. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. See you guys.